Don't you run away from me, you wretched thing. Disgusting felines. It seems as though this kitten is going to be joining this video. He'll leave soon enough. Hello everybody and welcome back to Noah's YouTube channel. If you're new here, she told me to say I'm sorry, although I'm not quite sure why she always apologizes. Actually, after watching a couple of her videos, I think I'm starting to get it now. Anyways, as I'm sure most of you know, today is Halloween. However, Noah told me that she was, what's the word? Shook? Because of Stranger Things. Although I'm not quite sure what is strange about things that are strange. Besides the point, she sent me to school today instead of her because she was too shook.
My hair's a bit preposterous today, but so is life.
And it was quite funny because it is Halloween, so people thought she was dressing up as me, although it was just me pretending to be her, pretending to be me. Quite meta now that I think about it. Anyways, by looking at her channel, you can see that she's been quite inconsistent lately, so I thought I'd help her out by filming a video today. However, I'm not too into activism and I'm very impartial to tea, so I decided to do my own thing. Today I'm going to be presenting you guys my top 3 parenting tips, as I do happen to be a very, very good mother. I should probably warn you guys that today's video is going to be a little bit short, as I need to get back to the tower to make sure that Rapunzel is still home and glowing with her happiness. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. I think I'm starting to sound like Noah. I don't know whether I should be happy or sad. Firstly, you must make sure to always adopt your children. Having your own children is far too much work, as it involves some sort of involvement of another person, and also means that you have to lose your very fit physique, which, as you can tell by my fine shape, I am not willing to do. Additionally, with adopting, pardon me, you can make sure that you pick the child that you want. For me, children need to have a certain magical, youthful kind of vibe. However, you can choose whatever child you like. When you have your own child, that's simply out of your control, and I hate being out of control. On to tip 2. My second tip would be to come up with a list of, some would say excuses, but I would say reasonings behind questions that your children may ask. Sometimes you do not have a proper answer to these questions, so you need something to turn to. This generation likes to say, because I'm your parent and I said so, but that's far too basic, so I've decided to go with the phrase, mother knows best. It implements the dominance that I need while also providing foolproof reasoning behind any question that Rapunzel asks. You can come up with your own type of phrasing for your child, whatever you feel will be most suitable. In addition to this phrase, I like to have a couple of scare tactics in the way too. If Rapunzel asks why she can't leave the tower, I simply say, ruffians, thugs, poison ivy, quicksand. I keep on going until, you know, she doesn't want to leave anyways. Some may see this as psychological abuse. I simply see it as intellectual parenting. Got to make sure I don't have lipstick on the teeth. Update on the feline. He has not moved from his sleeping position. However, I need to move on to tip 3, otherwise I won't make it to Rapunzel in time, so we're continuing. My final parenting tip of the day is to have some sort of bonding with your child every day. I personally prefer singing with Rapunzel, as it always seems to take me back to my roots and keep me youthful. But you can find what activity fits your needs as a parent. While none of you will ever be a mother as good as I hope that you did find these tips to be helpful. Parenting sometimes makes me want to jump out of a window. So I do. Thank God for Rapunzel's long hair. A bonus tip for my parents, make sure your kids are in a secluded area, as it's far too easy to sneak out otherwise. Again, I'm sorry for how brief this video is, however, I do need to get back to my tower as soon as possible. It seems as though I'm getting older the longer I'm away from my love. I do hope that you all enjoyed my parenting tips. If you did, be sure to give it a like down below so that Noah can have me on her channel more instead of her overly excited self all the time. I do hope that you all have a very enjoyable Halloween, and do be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what you are dressing up as. For every comment below, I might even reply. It may involve stealing Noah's YouTube password, but that will be easy, as she's very easy to read. Otherwise, that is the end of my endeavors today, so I'm going to go to the outro of this video. As always, give it a like down below, which I already mentioned because I'm just so wonderful, and a comment. Again, I'll be replying to them. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell. Your generation is quite weird with the notifications. You can watch Nora's last video over here and subscribe to her channel over here. But as always, stay anything but normal. Goodbye. Mother knows best.